The Meatgrab trick in residue processing involves a crouching object boost, ducking into a long pipeline, trying to maintain as much speed as possible to follow it up with a bunny hop sequence which can be kept up until a sharp 90-degree turn in the next pipeline. It is one of the hardest tricks to perform in the main game and takes mastery of the game movement, judging distances, speed maintaining, and improvising. The first problem that needs tackling is getting through the first pipe. Lining yourself and the rock meat centrally on the bigger piece of meat you're crouching on is important to maintain run-to-run consistency with the trick. Since the speed gain on 100 FPS while crouch object boosting is slower, you'll have to slightly adjust your view angles when object boosting to compensate for it and to avoid having the rock slip out of your hands. The key to a successful Meatgrab boost is to avoid bunny hopping on the downward angled sections of the pipe and to not hit your head on the ceiling of the pipe when it levels out again. To achieve this, we are going to target certain speeds from our object boost. In the 14 to 1500 speed range, you are essentially set up for victory as it allows you to bunny hop freely in the middle of the pipe section without crashing and allows you to maintain the most momentum. It also means you are losing very little to no HP when getting a push from the downward angled section of the pipe, making it the best possible outcome if you need to maintain your HP high for an upcoming satchel boost. Of course, not all object boosts are going to be equal, but the 1680 to 1700 speed range is yet again a very consistent range to work with, however with a minor tweak. When the pipe in the middle becomes level again, you need to delay your bunny hop by roughly 100 milliseconds. This is to avoid crashing into the top of the pipe when it starts leveling out again the second time. Unfortunately, you are bound to lose around 20 HP with this strategy, potentially costing you 2 seconds of stop and heal action and questionable ethics, and it is sometimes slower than the previously mentioned optimal oboe speed. Speeds between 1500 to 1600 mean that your setup might need adjustments, and require similar bunny hop delaying as the 1680 to 1700 speed range, but with even less delay, making it the hardest but still successfully executable speed range. No pun intended. Anything roughly below 1400 speed will cause you to take more ground friction from the start of the pipe, and it is very likely you will not make it to the level section of the pipe, resulting in an unsuccessful Meatgrab. For that case, you will have to take Maxim's 20 FPS strategies into the mix, which are not well explored and still need experimenting. Anything above 1700 means a tremendous amount of HP loss and isn't recommended for continuation. Now that we finally made it out of the pipe, your efforts will be focused on your bunny hopping skills. This section is purely dependent on what sort of speed you exit the pipe with and is a question of endless practicing and judging your bunny hop patterns. It is highly recommended to practice this section, and there are a few autosave spots to help with that. Half the success always comes from a well-executed Meatgrab. Compared to the regular route, the Meatgrab strategy saves around 4 to 5 seconds, not taking HP losses into account.